Welcome to Breaking Free Off Grid. How's everybody doing today? We have a little problem with our external hard drive. It's a WD, my passport. All of a sudden, my laptop doesn't recognize it. Something about a set address failed. So, I've got raw footage on this. Pretty much our whole life is on this hard drive. I don't know if we're going to be able to retrieve the data. I had some raw footage on there for some videos for you guys, but unfortunately I have no access to them, so I will try to get videos out when I can. I do have some projects that need to be done. I don't want to bore you with the same thing over and over again, but I will take you up to the chicken coop and show you some changes that I made in there and why. That was some of the footage that's actually on the hard drive that I can't get to. And it was actually really good footage, so I'm really bummed that I can't use it. But all of our pictures are on there too. Our honeymoon, our boys, everything is on this hard drive. So fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed for us that we can retrieve this data. I'm not going to cry over the raw footage for the channel. It's all those pictures. All those pictures might be gone. I just don't know what happened. The only thing I can think of is that my laptop is magnetized, and it actually has a strong magnet to it. I don't even know why a computer would be magnetized anyway, but I was going to use it one day, and I had the laptop on my lap, and I went to set it down in front of me. The hard drive was plugged into it, and I had set the hard drive on the laptop, and it hasn't worked since that day. So hopefully it wasn't the magnet in the computer and it completely fried all the data. I'm really afraid that might be what happened. I don't know. I don't know. Just keep your fingers crossed for us, please. So with that being said, we'll take you up and show you the changes that I had to make in the chicken coop and why. What's up, Rooster? What's up, Rooster? Alright, so if you guys remember when I cleaned out the chicken coop, the nesting boxes were on this wall here, and they were stacked on top of each other. And I was having a problem with the Australorps really sleeping in the nesting boxes and on top of them. So I decided to come out here, and I detached them from the wall, gave them a good cleaning, and put them down here. And my thought process was, if they're lower, maybe they won't want to nest on them because they like to be up higher. And you can see we have two perches for them, but the Australorps, and there's a couple other chickens that are actually still sleeping on the nesting boxes. So I'm thinking I might have to put like a piece of plywood or something at an angle from the wall going down. So there goes one on top to keep them from getting up there. But then I'm afraid if I do that, is that going to force them in the nesting boxes? Because they're not sleeping in them right now, just on them. And we're moving them. They continue to sleep on the nesting boxes. So weird. And then also, I had mentioned that there was a shelf on this side of the coop. It went the whole length of this wall here. Well, I took that down. And now that's forced everybody who was sleeping up here are sleeping on the roost. So that's good. But I actually got some good footage of me taking that down because it ended up falling on me. Not on me, but falling while I was in the process of taking them down. And that's part of the footage that I might not ever have again. Gabby, you being good? Sit. Gabby, sit. Gabby. Good girl. Look at me. Gabby. Hi. Hi, Gabby. What you doing, Gabby? I couldn't find a YouTube video or how-to for the roof structure that I wanted over the compost bin. So I ended up just putting these, what are they, 2x6s? 2x6s and a 2x8 maybe? I don't know. I don't know the sizes of my wood, but I ended up putting them across both compost bin. So I had something that I could use, rocks. You see I have rocks up there. I put the tin up there, and then I could put the rocks and blocks on it to keep the wind from blowing it off. That'll work for now. Get something up next year, hopefully. What's up, Mama? Huh? What's up? I know. I know. I know. Oh. What's she doing, Gabby, huh? No pecking me, ladies. Hey! I said no pecking me. Oh, so then you clean your mouth on my pants. What's up with that? What? Oh, the other day. I don't know if I lost this footage or not. It might still be on the camera. Gabby, come. Gabby. Come. I'm hoping this footage is on the camera still, but Stuart was looking out the window here, and he saw something, a big predator bird, a big bird fly over this way, and it landed on this stump right here. It was a hawk, and I got a little bit of footage on it through the window. It might not be the best footage, but I'm hoping that it turned out okay. But it was sitting there waiting for an easy meal. Kind of crazy. Stuart went out the door and it took off. It flew away. We still have all of our birds, so we didn't get anything. And that was probably about 3 or 4 days ago. Good girl, Gabby. That's a good girl. What are you doing, Goose? That's it for today's, guys. I've got a kitchen to clean up. We made tamales yesterday with Living the Dream Homestead. So I'm going to do dishes. And, I got some other stuff to do in here. But you don't need to see that. No, you don't need to see that. It'll just bore you. You don't want to be bored. Huh, Goose? Yeah, you don't want to be bored, huh? Yes. Alright, guys. You have a good night. And we'll see you on the next one. Wish us luck on the hard drive. Bye.